We're going to get going right away on that. Okay, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the February 10, 2009 Board of Selectmen Sewer Commissioners meeting. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, all 5 selectmen are present, as well as the interim town administrator. We also have with us this evening town council, Attorney Bowen.
Okay. Sorry for the late start. We were in executive. We're back now in open. We have to skip down a few items this evening. We're going to start with our 7:15 show cause hearing to determine if a year-round common vic all alcoholic beverage license issued to Claremont Group LLC, DBA Webster Hall, Wayne Seaton, manager, 207 Main Street, should be modified, suspended, revoked, or canceled based upon a violation, Mass General Law, Chapter 138, cessation of the licensed business. Is there a motion to open?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Abstained? 5-0-0. Okay, is there anyone present on behalf of Claremont Group tonight? Okay, I don't see any. I know we've received 2 letters last week.
Mr. Chairman, this one here, the one that
This was read.
Selectman Donahue, I believe it came in, it looks like it came in at 4:09 this afternoon.
Yes.
by fax.
I see a letter from the group that says that.
So should-
Yeah, if you have this letter, Attorney Bowen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We did receive a letter this afternoon that said that on advice of Claremont's attorneys that they should stay out of Wareham. So I don't know what chance we have of them coming to the hearing. But I will say for the board that it seems as though we've been given a runaround for at least a month or since the last show cause hearing. Just so the public's aware, we had a show cause in December with a manager issue, and we did allow them to change managers and keep their license. However, they had owed the town some fees for that license, and they to date still haven't paid them. So therefore, they actually aren't in possession of the liquor license. So it's still been sitting in the selectman's office since December. And then we received quite a few letters through January on multiple occasions of the business being closed for repairs or plumbing issues, gas issues. I know we had some correspondence from our police department that had noticed either the business closed or, I guess on a couple times, the business open, but they told the officers that they weren't serving alcohol. It was just food only. So that's essentially the correspondence that we have. I know from the last show cause also they had had issues with the landlord, and we did receive a letter, I think that was the one February 1st, that they were a letter that they had issues with the landlord still. And then I think we received a letter from the landlord's attorney that they're no longer in the building. So I don't know how the board wants to handle this, but it seems like we've had quite a few antics for 2 months.
Go ahead, I thought you were going to talk. I'll wait.
All right, Mr. Chairman, since it's a show cause hearing, and the basis of the show cause is to decide whether or not to suspend or revoke the license based on what appears to be inactivity of the business, then my suggestion would be that we proceed with the proceeding and make a decision based at the end of that whether or not we shall revoke the license.
Okay. Any other comments on that?
It's pretty straightforward.
This is, what's that?
I'm sorry, what did he say?
He said that we could consider revoking the license, but I would allow public comment on this because it is an open hearing. Is there anyone that would like to speak for or against on the issue?
I think you referenced my...
If you could introduce yourself, please.
I'm sorry, I apologize. Mr. Chairman, Margaret Ishihara, I'm the attorney for Calcani Realty Trust. I faxed a letter, which I think you
Right. Yep,
referenced
we have
earlier this afternoon. Calcani is the building owner and landlord for Claremont Group LLC. We have taken possession of the building. I've given you copies of the relevant notice, and also the I think the last time that they were here, there might have been some issue of court proceedings still outstanding.
Yes.
Whatever appeal Claremont Group LLC has terminated,
Right.
and an execution has issued out of the district court. So that's my only comment.
Okay. Just to follow up with that comment, so they're not on the premises, they're not in the building at this time?
That's correct.
They have a business, but it's not at that building. They're locked out.
They're locked out. I guess
Okay.
that's a simple way to put it.
Okay. All right. Well, you can't have a license without a address, location.
It's pretty straightforward.
Is there anyone else that would like to speak for or against the license holder? Okay. I don't see any. Any other comments from the board?
Well,
go ahead.
Oh, no.
Okay. Selectman Cronin?
I'm going to ask the attorney something, so please go ahead, Mr. Cronin.
Thank you. I was just going to say, Mr. Chairman, that this is a group of gentlemen that have been given every opportunity for success in Wareham, and unfortunately, probably due to the times, they failed. It's a simple one. They've lost the premises, so I think we should, I would make a motion to revoke the license.
We can't do that now, but I will take that into the account.
I just
Selectman
wanted
Ekstrom?
just to be assured by counsel that there is no problem if that is the avenue we decide to go down as far as revoking the license, because they have apparently they have no place to have a license, and that, that we did have this hearing. For some reason, they're claiming in this letter today, they're claiming that they were just notified of it today, but I know that they get certified notice, and but their attorney can't make it, but that's not our problem if they have chosen not to show up or not to have representation here, right, that there isn't. So I just want to make sure that if that's in fact what we decide to do, is that okay?
Do we, and I have a follow-on question for that, for Mr. Sanjanet. We do in fact have the notice that they received the certified mail, because I didn't see that in my packet.
With your permission, Mr. Chairman, when did they get the notice?
I don't have the notice with me, sir.
It was hand-ordered, was it? No, the notice of this hearing. Well, while we try to figure out that, let me address some of the other questions. There is case law that deals with a license that has no premises.
They were given it on January 28th. It's right here.
Okay.
So they were given
Certified mail.
That's when it says that there's
Well, that's when it was mailed.
That's when it was mailed. It doesn't say that they signed it, and excuse me, Mr. Bowen, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I know.
It's not their signature saying this is when they got it.
We had a problem in the past, too, on another show cause hearing where they didn't have an address to get in touch with them. We just had their last best known address.